Hold yourself there. Put your arm on my shoulder.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you, Mr.
Well, you're lucky. There's no bones broken. Yeah, you'll be able to hobble around, but you're not going to do an awful lot of walking for the next couple of weeks.
Trackdown, starring Robert Culp.
When Hobie Gilman regained consciousness, he had a man-sized headache and very little else. His gun was gone, along with his horse and the stranger he had befriended. A bitter reward for an act of compassion.
You wasting your time, mister. That trap was built to hold anything it catches. I said I'd catch myself a man, but he don't look a thing like you.
Well, in that case, I'd appreciate it if you turned me loose.
Hey. I can recollect the first year I come out west to set these traps. Is it in 1826? No, 1824, I reckon. Oh, we trapped a heap of beaver that year. Then we had a spring rendezvous up on the Sweetwater. There's a heap of Indians up there. Blackfoot, Nez Perce, Shoshone. I recall I took this old Long John rifle and a couple of strings of beads. I went out and bought myself the prettiest little Indian squaw.
I'd still appreciate it if you turned me loose.
Ain't no hard feelings.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
These things ain't too easy to get out. Too bad you sprung my trap. Now I gotta find another place to make a set.
How did you spring it?
You got caught in it, didn't you?
Oh, you're talking about hard feelings. I got some.
Well, you made up your mind. I guess there ain't nothing I can do to make you change it.
I don't mean against you. I mean against the character I turned loose out of here. He bent a gun over my head and stuck me in his place.
Did you get a real good look at him?
I'm not liable to forget him.
Was he sort of dark-haired and built kind of like you?
That's right.
Oh, that makes me feel a heap better. At least I catched what I set out to trap.
Well, don't make me feel any better. Are you hunting this man?
Could be he's hunting me.
You got a reason?
I turned him over to the law for shooting a man in the back. Then he broke jail.
Yeah? As long as we're in Texas, I'm the law. My name is Hobie Gilman.
Was you hunting him too?
Not till now.
His name is Starbuck. Len Starbuck.
I never heard of him.
Well, that don't surprise me none. He wouldn't do anything to call the Rangers for. But I know he come trailing after me.
It sounds like you know him pretty well.
Married my granddaughter. I'll be right back.
Well, I'll be here.
Don't you go worrying, son, 'cause I got myself a wagon resting up on that trail. Hey. Did I say I used to know Kid Carson?
No.
Oh, that was a man.
Hobie was a man afoot in the middle of a wilderness, unarmed, crippled. His only hope of survival lay with an old man whose thoughts were of a way of life that had long since vanished.
Is that foot feeling better?
Yeah, that says you can notice it appreciably.
I should have told you not to move around. I got nearly 20 traps set around this water.
I know. I sprung 2 of them on the way.
Horse, you're a real smart man.
Well, managed to stay alive so far.
Well, I've stayed alive a long, long time. Maybe too long. I've traveled these hills from here north to Canada and never met a soul, except in a few Indians. Trouble is, nowadays, there's too many people. When you got people, you got trouble.
Yeah, I've noticed that from time to time. So you haven't got an extra horse, have you, old-timer?
No, it could be I could get you one. I stole Comanche horses in my time. They stole a heap of mine. Kiowas, Utes, Shoshones, even from the mighty Sioux. That was a long time ago. Ain't many of them left.
An awful lot of people don't miss them much.
Yeah, but I've lived with them, Hoss, and that makes a heap of difference.
How come you call me Hoss?
Well, I called Jim Bridge a horse. Carson, too. They called me Hoss. That meant you was a real man. Hey, you figure you can move around on a leg?
Well, if you can spare some grub, I'll try it in 3-4 days. I got some unfinished business with a party named Starbucks.
Now, listen, young fella, don't you take off on no kind of high lope or something. Stands to reason that his foot was hurt just as bad as yours. Come on, you just stay here with me. When his leg heals, he'll be coming back. Tina!
Who's that?
That's what Starbuck's coming back after. She's my granddaughter.
Grandpa says you were caught in one of his traps,
In a manner of speaking.
and that you turned another man loose.
That's right.
That man was my husband.
I know.
He was coming for me.
Well, you ought to feel real lucky he didn't get here.
He wouldn't harm me.
I gather he's looking forward to harming your grandfather.
My grandfather's an old, old man. I don't like the way he lives. He killed my mother. When my father died, he took her back into the mountains to make her live the only kind of life he knows. The people at the mission school wouldn't let me go.
I see.
That's all I can do for your leg.
Thank you.
Grandpa tell you I'm part Indian?
Well, no, not in so many words.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Yeah, I think you're real pretty. Well, at least he had good judgment in one thing.
That's why he's coming back for me.
From what your grandfather says, you're not going to be getting any prize package.
My grandfather's mind is gone. There's nothing left but shadows.
Well, he seems to think that Starbuck's no good. Maybe you ought to try to understand why he thinks that.
I know already. He's just a stupid old man. And when my husband comes, he's going to kill him.
Well, he'll try, all right.
And I think he'll kill you, too.
Well, he better do a good job of it this time.
Yeah, that ought to do it. All right. Feels a lot better with the bandages on it.
Yeah, they was taking some hot water. It'll feel much better. And try to keep off of it as much as you can.
How much I owe you, Doc?
Oh, make it $2. You know, I better have a look at that in a couple of days.
Couple of days. I'll be 100 miles from here.
It better be important, son. That leg's not fit for travel.
It's important, all right. As a matter of fact, you might say a man's life depends on my getting there.
You'd be bedded down by now, horse.
Well, I've been thinking.
Man can do a heap of thinking up in these hills.
You build up that fire much more, and you're going to give somebody light to shoot by.
You reckon I'm trying to make a target out of you, horse?
It's been done.
How's it catching you get along?
Oh, it's coming along. Getting better. Give me a couple, 3 days. I'll be around on it. You haven't told me yet where you're headed for.
Up in them hills?
Well, I'd appreciate it if you dropped me off at the nearest town.
Now, wait a minute, horse. I don't hold with towns. They're dens of sin and iniquity, all of them. Good Lord made this country to be lived in just like it is. That's the way I aim to live in it.
Well, you'd be a lot better off there and let the law take care of Starbuck.
I've been taking care of myself for a long time. During that time, I've been partly scalped by Indians, bit by bears. There ain't no trigger-happy gun vomit gonna ever lift this hair.
What about your granddaughter?
I can take him on, too.
How long has she been with you, Zeb?
2 weeks. Since the man went to jail.
I don't think she likes it much.
It's your mama's fault. Sent her to school in town, putting fancy ideas in her head. Now I gotta teach her different.
Yeah, if you live long enough.
You scared of something, horse?
Yeah. I'm scared she'll sell the both of us out when Starbuck shows up.
Easy to see you don't know nothing about Indians.
It's easy to see you don't know anything about women. I knew Texas pretty well, but there's one part of it I never saw before.
I brung a bunch of wagons through this pass in '51. We got jumped by a band of Comanches. Holed up into a box canyon. They couldn't get to us only one way. And only 2, 3 at a time. We come veering and wiping out a whole war party before it is over. So that's where we're headed for. Hey, you better?
Yeah, it's a lot better today.
Yeah. I figure you can get around Starbuck can too. You can come in any time now. Get out of there, Charlie!
Hobie Gilman had traveled for 3 days with an old man who had outlived his life and a young girl who had scarcely started hers. Somewhere behind them rode a murderer.
Yes, I'll always remember sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the high mountains with her lover right, with 2 yoke of oxen and 1 yeller dog, and a tall Shanghai rooster and 1 spotted hog.
You want to give me another gun? I'll be glad to help you. I owe Starbuck some on my own.
That's the only gun I got, horse.
You mean that old blunderbuss is the only armament there is in camp?
Mm-hmm. And that old blunderbuss has killed more buffaloes than you've ever seen.
Well, I don't doubt that. But I never saw a buffalo carry a repeating rifle. How do you expect to get him into range?
You leave that to me, horse. Tina! Bring out my telescope! Yes, sir, horse. That old gun is...
Is this what you wanted, Grandfather?
The dog silly Jezebel by the walls of Jezreel. You get back in that wagon, woman. Don't you come out again till you got some decent clothes on.
This is the only dress I have. I threw the other ones away.
You hear what I say. Get back in that wagon. Jezebel heard of it and she painted her face and looked out of a window. Woman. Rag, bone, a hank of hair. I got myself some scouting to do.
You're satisfied. There was a chance we could have lost Starbuck, but not with you throwing dresses out to mark the trail.
Is that all?
No. If you wanted your grandfather to die, why didn't you do it yourself? Stick him in the back with a knife or something.
He's a-coming!
Zeb? Zeb!
Hobie Gilman had one chance to save his life and perhaps the lives of others. That chance lay in a single shot from an outmoded weapon that was limited in range. His only advantage lay in the fact that Starbuck didn't know that he was present.
Is he dead?
No. Surely is going to an awful lot of trouble to keep you away from Starbuck. It's too bad. Looks like it's been a waste of time. You better get on back to wagon. Go on.
Zeb Hunt! You come out or I'm coming in!
It won't work, Seb. I'm on to your Indian tricks.
Well, I told you, Zeb, you don't know much about women.
I knew you'd come for me. I knew you wouldn't leave me here. Len!
I'm on to your Indian tricks, too.
No, Len, this isn't any trick. I'll go with you any place you say. Just leave my grandfather alone. He's hurt and he can't help himself.
That's something we'll find out. That's far enough.
You can see, Len, he's hurt the way I told you.
He sent me to jail once, and he's not going to do it again.
No, but... Len, no, please! Len, no! Oh, Len, please!
Drop it, stop it! I'm not sure yet which end of that thing is the business end.
I told you, Horse, that was a man's gun. Well, I gotta admit I loaded a charge of powder there too heavy, but it's just to give me a longer range.
It strikes me I owe you an apology. I thought you were trying to get both of us killed.
There's no need to apologize.
Told you you didn't know anything about Indians.
Well, I remember telling you you don't know anything about women. Maybe we're both right. Say, you know, you're going to have to spend an awful lot of time in town for a while, Zeb, till that leg heals up.
You know something? I reckon there comes a time in a man's life when he gets too old to wander around these hills. I reckon I ain't gonna mind it too much, living in a town.
Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm about ready to bed down. You're gonna make it all right, Hoss.